Hello, everyone. This is Raul,
This is Kristi.
and welcome to another episode of Random Thoughts.
Random Thoughts.
We're gonna set this here somewhere so Kristi can keep track of the time.
That's right. People only have so much tolerance for our voices.
Have so much tolerance, and Kristi is the
time police.
The time police.
Also, I've already talked for several hours today.
Yeah, she's talked for several hours. She's talked out, so I don't know. You know, it might be me just talking and talking. You know how big of a talker I am, so
what are you doing?
we'll see how that works. I'm trying to set this up to where you can be the timekeeper. There you go. How's that? That works.
And cut, folks. We're done.
And cut. We're done.
That was a great episode.
That was a great episode, right? Time to go home and recharge.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go to bed.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
She's tired. She's tired, guys. She's got a title to defend coming up tomorrow, right?
Listen, that is not going to happen. I'll be lucky if I can even run the whole thing.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm with you. I'm not ready, honestly. So, all right. So I wanted to do another run, you know, to see how I do. So I ran it on Monday, right? So I ran Monday. I think my GPS on my watch is a little bit off. I think
mine always is because my service isn't that great.
I think it's delayed because I know I ran because I know the track, right? I know
we designed it.
Yeah, so I started where we normally start because I wanted to end when we normally end inside the parking lot, so that I can get a good time. So I ran, and then as I got close to the gate, I was like, wait a minute, I still got quite a bit of ways to go. So I had to go past, kind of judge, you know, how far I need to go, and then make my way back, and then came into the gate, and then I ended up finishing where I started. So I kind of timed it pretty good. So that's how I knew my GPS was a little bit off. So I knew I ran more than the 5K.
I don't know if it's a full. I forget when we set up that trail because I mean there weren't a lot of like safe trails to run. I don't remember if it's a full 3.1 or not.
I think it is.
I think it is. It's been a while.
Yeah. So anyway, so I came at 34 minutes, which is not bad, right? The week.
It's faster than I've been running anything lately.
The previous week I had ran it at 35, so I shaved it down to 34. So I think, you know, it might not be a finishing medal time, but you know.
What are the age groups? Are they every 5 years or every 10?
Every 9, right? Every 10. Every 10. So I'm in the age group. So this year I get to run my first.
50 and over.
50 and over. So I'm in the 50 to 59 age group.
Did you see how many people are in your age group?
So in my age group, there's 10, right?
Oh, you can do it.
There's 10 people in my age group. I know one of them is not going to show up, and if he does, I know I'm still going to beat him. So that leaves 6 people.
How do you know that?
Because I know.
Oh, okay.
So
what did you do? Sign up somebody? What did you sign up the salty Mexican to?
So the salty Mexican ain't gonna run.
Of course you did.
So I know at least 6 people.
He knows he's gonna be top 9.
So I know I got to beat at least.
Good Lord.
I know I got to beat at least 6 people, right?
Did you sign it yourself up more than once?
No.
You know you could just make a donation.
Yeah.
If you wanted to. Yeah.
I should have.
I paid for 3 runners. I'm not making another donation.
You paid for 3 runners?
Yeah.
Who?
I paid for Jay's gonna run it and Edgar's gonna run it and I'm gonna run it.
But I had already paid for you.
Oh, well,
remember?
Then I did make a donation.
Did you make a donation? Remember, we were already signed up, both of us.
Oh, yeah. Oh, well, I made a donation.
So Kristi's running twice.
Yeah.
So you got to beat yourself once.
Listen, I don't even know what to expect because...
So which Kristi's going to show up?
The tired one.
The tired one?
So this week, I didn't run... I was going to run Sunday morning, and I didn't. And then... I think Monday I did the trainer. Tuesday I did the yoga class.
The yoga class.
Wednesday I was gonna run outside because like around work it's a really good training because it's really hilly and I was like I need to get a good hard run in. So then I ended up treadmilling it at the gym, which is not the same.
Not the same. Yeah, it's not the same.
Not
the
the
treadmill's
same.
not the same. I agree.
And then last night Jay had a track meet.
Track meet. So how did he do?
Not great.
Not great.
Well, it was kind of
like
not
always
many.
Does pretty good at the 5K, right?
Well, not many schools showed up. Like a lot of the races were like one kid.
One kid.
And you can't race. As one person.
Yeah.
So.
You know you're gonna place first, right?
Yeah. So then, and then today, I went in really early to work, and then I went and taught that class. And then my friend Nicole was off today. You know, she's we joined this gym because she wanted to join this gym. So I'm going to go on a bit of a rant now. And I have been fully committed. And every time we've said we're going, I've gone. I've even tried the other things because I'm like, am I going to join this gym or am I just going to pay to see this trainer? So Nicole was off today and she was like, well, let's do Friday. And I was like, well, we can do lunch. And told the trainer, you know, it's got to be less than an hour. The gym's not that far from work. So I rushed. So I've already, like, by 11 o'clock, I already have 6.5 hours in my day of work and school. So I rushed to the gym. I changed clothes. I get there. She's a no-show. She doesn't come. Like, really, what I should have done today was nothing. I should have just rested today because we have race tomorrow. But I didn't. I did a workout, so tomorrow's probably going to suck. And I am, so I sent Nicole a text, and I was like, where are you? And like 20, 30 minutes after we're supposed to be at the gym, she's like, oh, sorry, I didn't make it. And I was like, yeah, obviously. So if she doesn't know, but she doesn't listen to this podcast, I'm a little pissed off. I paid more than I would have for a single session when we would have had a double, and I really didn't want to work out today because of the race tomorrow. So, and Friday is exhausting already, so I really didn't want to lift a bunch of weights and add to that. And then I didn't get to have lunch, so I've had I had breakfast at like 4:30 this morning, and then I had a protein bar at 1 o'clock.
Do we have Cranky Kristi today with us?
I mean, I don't know that I'm cranky. I'm just tired.
She's tired. Okay, so we got tired Kristi.
So, anyway.
All right. As long as you're not... Are you hangry?
No, that's a weird thing. Like, I'm not really hungry. But, like, when I'm tired, I don't...
You don't get hungry?
But, you know, Friday's supposed to be, like, no calories count. It's a cheat day. It's whatever. You know, you don't have to work out on Friday. And, you know, I was doing it to try to support her and her, like, whole we're going to go do this workout thing. And she... Not only did she totally not show, she didn't even tell me she wasn't coming. Yeah. So I think because you worked out today, you should have it should be an extra cheat day. It's gonna be boys, what do you want for dinner? I'm gonna pick it up on my way home. I'm gonna go Zaxby's. Home. Probably. I'm gonna go home. I might
Zaxby's Friday.
I might go home and put on the clothes that I'm running the race in tomorrow.
So you can wake up ready to go.
I'm going to go to bed. And I'm going to wake up and run. And whatever the run is, it is. So that might be the plan tomorrow.
All right.
Or tonight into tomorrow.
So here's the thing, though. You know, you got to make sure you dress warm because it's going to be about 35, 36 degrees when we're gone.
It might snow.
Yeah. So it's going to be a little chilly. Right? Like
that's right. Last time it was really cold. So, I mean, I'd rather run when it's cold. Yeah. But, like, temperature right now is, like, perfect.
Yeah,
it's
right
like,
now,
what,
it's
high
like 50,
40s, low 50s?
40-something, yeah. So...
Yeah, 30s. Yeah. It depends on what the wind does, but yeah.
So Wednesday it was 78, 80 degrees.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's
Thursday it got to about 60 something, and today we're in the 40s. So
yeah, it poured down and stormed Wednesday. Brought the cold front in. Should have washed all the pollen away, but look at my car.
Yeah, look at mine. Mine's
yellow.
I watched Lucille after about 6 months.
I wash my car like every 10 days.
Yeah, I watch Lucille every 6 months.
Yeah, no.
Speaking
of washing Lucille, you took Lucille out.
So I did take Lucille. That's why I watched
some videos. Did you damage her again?
I might have. I haven't really looked at.
You're just gonna drive her around like no big deal.
I heard a few hard hits.
That would terrify me.
So yeah, so I took her. We went out on Sunday, right? So it was me. Eduardo with his new Gladiator that he just bought. Gladiator, which is like the Jeep truck.
Oh, okay.
And then Scott with he's got a TJ Jeep. So you know, Eduardo had just gotten his.
What is a TJ?
TJ is the model, right? So
okay.
so the original was a CJ, then a YJ, then the TJ, then mine is the JK, and then the newer one is the JL. And then Eduardo's is an LJ because it's a truck.
Okay.
So.
That doesn't make sense. Why is it LJ? Because it's a
long Jeep.
I don't know.
LJ for long Jeep.
I'm not. You know, I love Eduardo, but I am not a fan of the Jeep trucks.
The Gladiators.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
It kind of reminds me of what was that truck that came out? Like it was an SUV, Comanche. Like a truck. It was like an SUV with a truck bed. It was like, look, you either have an SUV or you have a truck.
The Hummer.
No, I don't remember what it was, but like the truck bed's like 3 feet long. Like, what's the point of that?
Yeah, it was like the Hummer truck, right?
I don't know. I feel like it was a Ford or something. But
Ford?
anyway, the Avalanche.
Oh, the Avalanche. That was a Chevrolet Avalanche.
Yeah. But anyway, I don't like. What's the point of having a truck bed that small?
No, his is
like just get an SUV and you can have a covered.
Yeah, his is like
bed.
Almost like a full size truck.
Yeah, get like a big suburban thing or whatever.
Bed, so we went out Sunday. It was a long day. You know, and it was rough. I know. You know, we talked about going out and doing it. But
do you like take lessons in how to drive in those things? Or are you just taking your really expensive vehicle out there and roughing it because it's a Jeep, so therefore it should be able to do it?
It should be able to do it.
I feel like that's not very.
So I've gone
planning.
out. I've gone out.
We should. There should be some lessons. There should be a skill set.
So the first time I went, when I took her out the first time, we went to Little River Canyon, which is
like you talk about her like she's a person and that you love her, and yet you torture her and you don't have a skill set to make sure that you protect her when you put her in these.
I do protect her. And
then you didn't even check on her after you think you broke her. You're like, well, I heard some pretty big bangs, but I haven't checked it out yet.
Yeah, well, I'm not leaking any fluids, so. Well, Lucille's not leaking any fluid, so.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, some radiator fluid maybe a little bit. I gotta figure out where that's coming from.
Probably the radiator.
Well, I know it's radiator fluid, but it's. I don't think it's the radiator. It's I think it's like a hose, one of the hoses that need to replace. But we went out, you know, Sunday morning. You know, I left the house about a little bit before 9 o'clock, up to Skyline. We met at the gas station up there. We left the gas station a little bit after 10. You know, and then
how long did it take you? Oh, well, you said 9. Never mind.
Yeah, and then
dang man, how long did it take you to the Skyline?
It takes me about 45 minutes maybe. And then from there, from Skyline to where the trail begins, it's about another 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So we didn't get into the trail. You know, we stopped, and then there was a few guys there. There's 3 other guys there that were gonna go out. So we kind of said, okay, well.
Did you know them, or they just happened to be there at the
same
time?
We didn't know. We know they're from the Rocket City Wrangler group.
Oh, okay.
And I'm part of that group, and so is Eduardo.
Like you knew they were going to be there?
So, no, we didn't know they were there.
Oh,
they just happened to be there.
Gotcha.
Usually when you go to that trail, there's somebody else there.
Oh, okay.
Right? Because there's people that plan, hey, where we're going to go, when, and usually there's you know, more than one or 2 groups that are in there. So we said, okay, we'll tag along with you guys. So we probably hit the trail about 11 o'clock. And we didn't get out till about close to 3:30, maybe 4 o'clock. So we were in there for
5 hours? Yeah, that is not, no.
So 5 hours we were in there, and it was. It's
like the world's slowest, roughest road trip.
So we went further than we normally do. I mean, we were just going to do half the trail, but we ended up doing.
That sounds like something I do not want to do.
Yeah. So that's why, you know, I thought about asking you if you wanted to go, because I know we said we wanted to do something like that in podcast, but I knew it was probably.
No, you said we wanted to do something like that on the podcast. I did not say I wanted to do something like that.
So I knew your back, you know, wasn't that great, and I know that trail's a harsh.
There's not a 5-point harness in these vehicles, and no.
Anyways. Yeah. So I mean, it was a pretty rough ride in some areas. I hadn't been out in a while. Right, so
it's been like a year.
Over a year. So it took me a while to get used to, you know, what gear to put it in and all that other stuff. And then
Poor
Lucille, but she survived, and she even got washed afterwards. So I do, you know, a lesson learned. I need to get a lift for Lucille, so that I don't have a lift on it. So
meaning you're gonna lift Lucille, or meaning like
a lift kit.
Oh, all right.
So that.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to go into rivers and where there's big rocks, you should probably make sure you can clear them.
Yeah.
Or touch the bottom without drowning.
I have the broke Jeeper, remember?
This sounds like terrible planning.
So, you know,
I was born to be the safety lady, wasn't I? I was born to be the goody. Oh my God, did you plan it? Did you have an emergency supplies?
Yeah. I had water.
Well, you were in a river, so, I mean, you had water.
But you can't drink river water.
You can if you're desperate.
Yeah, but you're going to get sick. You're going to get diarrhea and dehydrate yourself. Right?
I mean, it's not like that dirty of water.
No?
You eat fish out of it.
Yeah, but you cook it, right? So
Sometimes.
so anyways, you know, it was 6 of us, so we went to as far as we.
So does that mean 6 vehicles or
Yeah,
6 people?
it was 6
Okay.
vehicles. So, you know, the 3 of us, you know, we went up to what we call the third waterfall, really is what it is.
See, I'd want to see a waterfall, but I don't want to
Yeah.
take 4 hours to get there.
Well, it's not 4 hours to get there. You know, we got to the trail, you know, to the end of the trail. As far as we were going, we hung out there for a few, had some beers and whatever.
Oh dear God!
And then
Not only do you not have the skill set, and you're in rough terrain,
and then we backtracked.
you're drunk.
No, I wasn't drunk.
You're drinking
Look,
beers.
all I had to drink was 2 Michelob Ultras. Come on, 2 Michelob Ultras, really? Who gets drunk on 2 Michelob Ultras?
I do.
No, I doubt it. I doubt it.
Okay, 3, fine, but
3,
still.
3, you might get a little buzz, right?
3, I'm not doing anything else
No.
after.
Yeah. So, but drink more.
No.
No.
No, then I'm full and I'm tipsy and I'm
And
probably
then
going to
You
bed.
probably going to bed. Yeah. So,
I'm so much fun.
yeah, you're a blast.
I am a party.
She's a fireball. Hey, she's a fireball. Don't let her fool you.
I'm a party.
Don't let her fool you. She's a fireball. I partied with her once.
Years ago.
Years ago. So she's a fireball. Don't let that fool you.
She might have been at one time.
Maybe at one time. Yeah. She has a shirt to prove it.
I don't know what I did with that
What
shirt.
you do with the t-shirt? You don't know?
I don't know.
No. It's probably in storage with your other
Probably in the trash.
inappropriate t-shirts.
I think I got rid of most of those.
Oh, you got rid of all your inappropriate t-shirts? Since you can't wear them anyways, right?
Well, I mean, there wasn't really a time to wear them, and I didn't feel like I could donate them to Goodwill. Like,
Why
could you
not?
imagine like these, like, or what if like you donate it to a church clothing drive and they pick out a shirt that says "All good moms use the F word."
And they send them to Africa or whatever.
Yeah.
You see those kids with the shirts with the middle
Jeez.
finger and all that.
Mhm.
Oh man.
Wouldn't that be awful?
Yeah. Yeah.
Goodness.
But
All right,
yeah,
well, you got your Jeep group out.
So
Did
we
you raise
we
any
went
money
out.
for anything?
No, that was just.
Did you talk to them about your
No.
Jeeps for little peeps?
No, I was just out there, just
Breaking shit and
try not to
breaking
break
shit.
Try
and
not to break
getting
shit.
muddy.
Yeah, try not to break anything really. Because,
Drinking.
you know, it's not like the last time I went. The last time I went, I still had my BMW, right? So
You had a backup plan.
I had I
Yeah,
had a
what do you
backup
do
plan.
if you break down out there?
Well, that's why I was a little bit.
Can somebody
a little
else
more
pull
careful.
you out?
Yeah, well, I mean, if depending on how bad you break your vehicle, it may be able
Like,
to
is
pull
it a
you or
plan
pull you
that somebody's going to break their vehicle?
I mean, nobody plans to break their vehicle.
But you know, it's like a
It could happen.
valid option.
It could happen. That's
Yeah.
why, you know, I was a little bit careful with what I did
a little
because,
bit careful.
you know, it's my only vehicle now. It's my daily driver, right? So I can't really break it because then I don't have anything else to drive. So, you know, but Lucille, she held up, man. She did some pretty good crawls, and you know, she survived. She's a survivor.
So we think, or she's dying a slow death.
She could be.
Poor.
Or she can't, because then we're gonna lose our recording studio.
Listen, it's gonna get hot, and we're gonna lose this recording studio anyway. Because I'm not sitting in this thing when it's 95
Well, just turn on
degrees outside.
the AC. Right?
So then we'll have the engine background.
No, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It might be
We should count how many times I've yawned.
Yeah, we should count how many times Kristi has yawned. So yeah. So anyways, I mean, that was the trail. That was the trail ride. So, you know, so I do have something. Guess what I got?
Uh-oh.
I got a hat. I got my hats in. I don't know if you guys can see that.
What does it say? Oh,
Says
broke
the
Jeeper.
Broke Jeeper, break, fix, and repeat. And it's got my logo. So,
Cute.
there you go.
So are you going to sell those?
Well, this one's for you.
Oh,
That's a freebie.
okay.
It's
Thanks.
a blue. I know you like blue, so there you go.
You want me to wear it?
You may never wear it, but at least you have
it's
one.
fitted.
Right? It's well, that one's is the that's a medium.
It's a small medium.
It's a small medium.
Sorry, my
so
microphone probably made noise.
I'm not sure how that's gonna fit. I don't know what your head size was, so there you go.
Well, I was gonna say, hold on.
So
Hold on. I was gonna say I'll wear it for the race tomorrow, but there's no ponytail place. So, but no, that's nice. Thank you.
I've got other ones that have a ponytail place. If you prefer, I have a white one that's got a ponytail place.
Oh, white gets dirty so much. So I probably won't wear it for the race tomorrow unless you want me to. Then I'll just have to wear my hair down.
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Yeah, I like that. Thank you.
So there you go.
So what is the plan with these? We're gonna sell these.
So the plan is, I might give a few away.
This is your fundraiser, so you can fix Lucille.
Yeah,
save her from her slow death.
Save her from her slow death. Save Lucille. I might do a Save Lucille drive.
Save Lucille.
And sell some hats. So
there you go.
Anyway, so I'll probably give a few away, and then I'm gonna try to sell the rest, just to break even. I'm not looking at making any money. Just break even, and maybe they'll sell. Maybe they won't.
How many did you buy? How many?
I bought about. I think I have about 10 or 12.
Oh, okay.
But
if you said like 100, I'd be
no. I've got about 10 or 12 different colors, different styles.
Yeah, nice.
I got this fitted hat, and then I have some that are the trucker hats. They have the netted back.
I'm fully aware of what a trucker hat is.
Yeah, so I have these. I have some trucker hats.
He's like, you have to mansplain what a trucker hat is to me.
No.
He just mansplained me. He even for those of you who are listening, even pointed out where the netting was going to be on the hat.
Some of our listeners
I have been mansplained.
Some of our listeners might not know what a trucker's hat is, right?
Mansplained.
So I've got to explain it. I know what it. I know you know what it is because you wear them before, right?
No, I don't wear trucker hats. Yeah. I don't like them that well.
I tried, guys.
Just like you know how to spell my name. It's all good.
I tried to save it, but I couldn't save it.
Mansplaining by Raul.
Mansplaining by Raul.
Mansplaining by the bad speller Raul.
The bad speller. So,
Mansplained. Kristi. Kristi, when it's a trucker hat, it's a baseball cap, much like the one you're holding in your hand, except the back is netting. And that netting might be, it might be white, it might be the same color as the hat, it might be mesh. Yeah. But that, Kristi, is what we refer to as a trucker hat.
And then I have some fitted trucker hats.
Oh, fancy.
So that's a fitted. Then I have fitted trucker hats. And then I have the snapback trucker hat.
The snapback?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Trucker hats. Different colors. I have
Did you just make fun of the way I said trucker hat?
No.
Oh, okay.
I said snapback trucker hat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm making fun
You're making fun of me. I'm not making fun of you. You're making fun of me.
That just didn't sound like you when you said hat. Trucker hat.
My hat.
It's the Southern Mexican, everybody.
Southern Mexican. El sureño. You can call me el sureño.
It's the Southern Mexican coming out.
So I do have different colors. I have black. I have white. I have royal blue. So.
It's funny you give me this shade of blue today because I got the randomest question. So people at work, and in manufacturing, it's mostly men.
Yeah.
And I work with a fabulous group of people. But one of them, when I straighten my hair, I get the question every time. So is your hair straight or is it curly? And I'm like, well, it's curly. So you make it straight or you make it curly? And I'm like, well, I make it straight if I want it straight. And then they all have to be like, how long does that take? And I tell them, today I got, do your eyes change color? And I was like,
do they change color when you have curly hair?
I was like, what? They said, do your eyes change shades of blue? And I said, I don't know. I said, sometimes if I'm wearing blue, they look darker. And he's like, because today it's like they're almost
green.
They're almost clear. He said, they're really light. And I was like, maybe it's the white shirt. I don't know.
The white shirt or the green.
And then part of me was like, dude, don't pay that close of attention to my eyes.
He's checking you out. You got a...
I was like...
A fan.
Ugh. That would not be one I want to be my fan. We struggle a bit.
He's a Kristi fanboy.
He's our roles conflict a lot, if that makes sense. So he's not, and that would be weird.
It's like oil and vinegar.
A little bit, yeah.
Or water and vinegar. What's the saying?
Yeah. It's. Yeah. He. When we're not talking about work, we're usually fine. But our roles tend to conflict a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah. So. All right.
So anyway,
he was just being nice, trying to, you know, have zero conflict.
I just always think that's funny when somebody asks like questions like that. It's like, who cares? Well, I guess I just think, who cares? Like, why would anybody even notice that?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So do your eyes change color or not?
I don't know. They're always blue to me.
They're always blue. Blue.
I always think so. I always get like when you're recording, which we're recording today. I always think like you have something in your camera because they look really blue in your camera. I don't know if they're actually that blue or if it's whatever settings you have on your camera.
I mean, it's just I don't know.
But I feel like they look more blue in.
They look more blue in the camera. They might, you know, like my eyes. They kind of look like a reddish. I don't know. Yeah. Reddish brown.
So anyway, for anybody who sees the video, it's like my eyes are really blue.
Maybe I didn't use enough. Maybe I didn't put in enough Visine.
I don't know. All that weed. But yeah, I felt like I was trying to look professor-y today. So I wore my little green jacket with I was trying to, what is it, Pam, that you still work with. She always used to say when you're casual, you gotta church it up a little bit, like you can make it. So today I was like, well, I'll just white t-shirt and jacket it today.
Your church jacket?
I don't know that it's a church jacket.
No.
But
yeah. So
it was my try to be a professor.
Professor Kristi. Did you have your glasses? No, because you're wearing your contacts, right? So
I don't typically wear my glasses to work because I forget to swap them out when I need to.
When you need to, when you go out to the manufacturing portion of it.
Yep. Oh, there's another one. I'm sorry.
So, anyways, you know, that's, you know, that was the trail thing and
trail run and broke Jeeper hats.
The broke Jeeper hats.
And now everyone knows Raul's explanation of a trucker hat.
A trucker hat. So if you didn't know what a trucker hat is, now you know.
Yeah.
And then Kristi gave a deeper explanation about it.
Well, I just wanted to fully mansplain it for everyone.
Mansplain it, right? I'm not good at mansplaining, apparently, even if I tried.
I didn't say you weren't good at it. I was just saying I didn't need to be mansplained.
Oh, my goodness.
Do men say, like, when women do stuff like that, what do you call it? Instead of being mansplained, what are you? Like, you're nagged? I don't know.
Yeah, I'd be like, what a nag.
Yeah. Like, when we're nagging, I don't think that we are trying to explain something to you. We're just, like, trying to get you to do something. Like, we're like, you should already know how to do this. Just do it.
Why are you doing it, right? So,
anyway, what's on the list today?
So, I don't have a list.
We don't have a list?
I don't have a list, but...
should we look at headlines or something?
So, I did, going back to, our last episode where we talked about the slap heard around the world.
Oh, yeah.
I did see that, you were like, well, there needs to be consequences to his actions. So, apparently...
he's been banned from any Academy events for 10 years.
So apparently, he actually resigned from the Academy committee or whatever.
He resigned from the Academy, and then they banned him for 10 years.
And then they banned him for 10 years.
Which I don't really know. Like, I'm sure there's benefits of being a member of the Academy. Yeah. Like, it's a recognition thing, and who knows what it means for, like, future jobs.
Yeah. But I think at he's a point in his life because he probably doesn't really care about he gets any more awards. I mean, he got an Oscar, so
I think they should have taken it away.
So yeah, but I mean, they can take it away, but you're just taking away an object, right?
Well, it's the same thing as you're banned for 10 years.
Yeah,
you quit, so it's like you don't get to quit. I'm firing you.
You don't get to quit. I'm firing you, right?
Whatever.
So basically, that's what it was. I mean, he turned in his resignation. They said, okay. And then they banned him because they didn't want
Since you quit, which means you're never coming back, we're not going to let you come back for 10 years.
For 10 years. But we're talking 10 years, right?
Whatever. In 2 or 3 years, people are going to forget.
So that was just a update on that because I know Kristi said that, he needed to face some consequences.
Everybody should face
for his actions. And so, that's what happens. So,
all decisions, good and bad, have consequences.
Yeah, and he did get a lot of crap though. He did get a lot of crap from a lot of people. I know Jim Carrey, was interviewed and he,
but I'm not sure Jim Carrey's the voice of morality for
everything.
Well, he made some good points, but
he's been the voice of morality for quite a bit,
He's also the guy who paints crazy pictures of ex-presidents murdering and decapitating them. So I mean, is that really the picture of sanity?
Chris, I mean, I've never seen those. I'm gonna have to check them out. I'm gonna have to check them out and see.
He painted all these paintings of Trump and stuff, and it was
that's okay. I ain't sad about that.
So. Just saying, sometimes this may not be the person that we need to look to for how to behave.
That goes with the other guy that got painted, right? Anyway, so
the other guy that got painted.
Yeah, the one guy you said that got painted.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't think I'll be getting any moral and advice from that guy either. But anyways, so that was that part, and then I don't know what else is going on in the headlines other than I know there's been a lot about in the headlines about the Russia and Ukraine war, and what's going on in there. Russia's going in
torturing and killing innocent civilians, and everybody's acting like, that's bad.
Yeah, so there's some
Zelensky's begging for help
crimes
and
of war crimes going on, and
nobody's giving it to him. I mean, he's getting help, but I don't know. I know all the implications and the risks. It sucks to watch and feel like I know we're providing supplies, but I just wish we could. I just wish somebody would go up and just, and I know this is probably 1,000% against everything else I've said. It's just somebody needs to kill that bastard.
Yeah, well, there you go. I said some people. That was my comment.
No, I mean you assassinate him. Yeah. We have enough people everywhere, and you probably have enough people in his army that would be happy to spin the tale of. Somebody else did it, and it all be it all work out.
Welcome to my side, Kristi. Just like I said last week, some people.
But he's a terrible person who kills.
So
that's a little different than I made a joke that you didn't like. Okay, I went into a town where people were hiding in basements and bunkers.
Yeah.
And no heat and no power, and I decided to bind their hands behind
their backs and
torture them and kill them. Okay. That is a little different than I said a joke about your wife's haircut.
Okay, I'll give you that one.
Let's talk about the balance
of consequences.
Well,
that's why what he's doing deserves harsher consequences, right?
Need to take him out.
So,
anyways, like we weren't upset when they took out Bin Laden. He did terrible things. Yeah, and he wasn't going to stop doing terrible things.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
Putin is not going to stop.
He's not going
to stop. He's going to spin it to his people so that they all think, what is it? He told his people that Ukraine was.
He's got the support of the Republican Party, so there you go.
I don't know if that's true. I don't think anybody has that. I don't know that it has anything to do with the U.S. Republicans or whatever.
I mean, they're not willing to condemn him, then, he's going to keep doing what he's doing.
Like he's going to listen to the Republican Party of the U.S. when the entire UN, the rest of the world, how is the Republican Party, this one faction of America,
if you support them,
that one faction of American politics has enough power to keep
That's good
Putin,
propaganda.
Oh my God, that's ridiculous.
It's good propaganda for his people, right? When he goes in there and puts propaganda and says, look, these politicians in the U.S. are in our corner. So that just,
that's ridiculous.
That just gaslights his people into thinking that they're doing the right thing, right?
I think that's ridiculous. I think
it's ridiculous that...
I think that whole... Yeah.
I mean, I think it's ridiculous, too, that there's some Republicans that are actually rooting for the guy.
I have not seen that anywhere.
Well, you obviously haven't been watching the news or anything.
You see, so Republican members of our government are openly saying, go Putin, kill people?
Yes.
Find it and show me.
Google it.
Find it and show me. Tell me who I'm looking up.
Look for Marjorie Taylor.
Good job.
Good for Matt Gaetz.
They're saying, good job, Putin. Everything has to be so political.
I'm not saying it's political. I'm just telling you how it is, right?
Republican versus... It's just crazy.
I'm just saying it how it is.
I don't see any headline that says she is supporting Putin and thinks he's doing the right thing. I see nothing about that.
You have not dug like enough.
You said Google Marjorie Taylor.
Put Marjorie Taylor and Putin.
I think this is all a spin. I
don't think so. But anyway, so the other, I did go out actually on I hadn't been out in a while.
What do you
right?
mean out? Like to eat?
Out to eat or drink or whatever. So, Wednesday I went out. I was like, one of the guys at work, I said, you know what, let's go grab a drink or, grab some dinner. So we went and grabbed some, some dinner and, so.
Where'd you go eat?
Los Potrillos.
Oh, here in town?
Yeah, here in town. Yeah. So, I told the, the waitress was walking by and I told her, I said, excuse me, ma'am, I have.
Is this going to be a dad joke?
What?
Whatever your story is, go ahead.
Okay. Well, can I tell my story?
Okay, good. Let's go.
So, I told her, because I haven't been there in a long time, right? Since they moved over from the old location. So, I told her, excuse me, ma'am, I have some, can I ask you some questions, about the menu, please? And then she turns around and she looks at me like, like that look you're giving me right now. Like, what the hell? And then she throws her damn thing that they write the stuff, when they take your order. And then she tells me, it's none of your business about the menu, please.
Terrible.
It's a terrible joke.
I was like trying to prep my reaction and then you yelled at me. So I was like, all right. So I was like, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to talk about.
It's a terrible joke, huh?
I
tried.
I don't think I've heard that one.
I tried.
And in my head, I had to go menu, please. I don't menu. Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah. Can I ask you some questions about the menu, please?
Yeah.
And she's like, the menu, please, is not your goddamn business.
That's awful.
That's awful, huh?
It's really awful.
See, I tried to set up the joke, but then you ruined it.
I know, because I was actually like prepping myself, like I bet this is going to be one of his jokes, and I'm going to be
jokes.
I'm going to be ready this time.
You're going to be ready this time.
And then I was like, oh, it's not one of his jokes.
It's not one of his jokes.
All right.
So I tried to convince you that it wasn't a joke. Did it work? No.
No, because you tell it with your face.
I tell it with my face.
Yeah.
My
face
the
anticipation in your eyes for what you want somebody to respond is.
Oh man, my face gives it away.
Yeah.
Damn.
It takes one to know one.
It takes one to know one.
I have no poker face.
I have no poker face either. Which reminds me, that's probably why I didn't play poker at the Saturday. So Saturday night we had the
oh, that's right, the big casino night thing.
You
didn't play poker?
The awards banquet, and then we sit down, eat dinner. They give awards for for a number of years working, and then they give us chips. So they bring in this casino outfit from Birmingham, and that's not. I mean, it's casino night, but it's fake money, right?
Yeah.
So they set up, and then they give us, I think, $1,000 in chips, and then at the end of the night, whoever makes the most money, I think they had like four awards. The top four get a gift card.
Oh, nice.
So, like I said, I don't have a poker face, right? So, the last time I kind of played a little bit of everything, and then this time I was like, you know what, I want to learn. I want to learn how to play craps, right? Because I see people playing.
Is that where you throw the dice?
They throw the dice.
Okay, all right.
So I was like, I'm gonna hang out here and I gotta learn this game. So that's basically where I spent the whole night, is playing craps on the table. And I did okay. I was doing okay, but then when you're not playing with your own money, you make stupid bets, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not my money. I'm not going to lose anything.
Bets that you normally wouldn't do when you're playing with real money, right? So
I mean, I haven't been to a casino since I was like 21, and I played dime slots. So
yeah,
I wouldn't gamble a lot anyway.
So I did that. I kind of picked up the game towards the end of the night, and then I think when they said, okay, this is going to be the last play, and I think I had maybe like, I don't know, maybe like $2,600 left.
I mean, if you started with 1,000, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
You doubled your money.
Well, no, because then throughout the night they would come by and gave us another $1,000 chip. So,
oh, okay. So you didn't double your money.
I didn't double my money. If anything, I lost.
You didn't, but you broke even at least. Then.
So yeah. So then I was like, well, you know.
See, I'd have taken that free 1,000 and I'd have bet it all on one thing.
So that's what I ended up doing. I did. Yeah. I did bet that $1,000 chip on one play, and I lost it. Yeah. I lost it. So, but you know, so I did do the last play, and obviously, you know, they rolled the dice, and we got a 7. It rolled a 7, which 7 was a bad. You know,
what number do you want?
When they roll a 7, then that clears the table. Everybody loses.
Oh.
So that,
I always thought 7.
Well, no, that was the play before. So I lost quite a bit. So then I was like, well, for this play, I'm going to go all in because I'm not going to win, right? So they rolled it, and I put it all in one spot, and obviously, you know, there was like. If it rolled, it was like five different numbers. If those 5 different numbers came up, you would win. But, you know, he rolled it, and apparently, you know, it rolled to whatever and not one of those numbers.
Not one of your numbers, so you lost all your money.
So I lost all my money on the last roll. So
I'm sorry.
I didn't place.
You didn't lose any of your money.
But at least I learned how to play craps.
There you go.
Kinda, right? I mean, there's a lot to that game.
It's a crappy day.
It's a crappy day on the craps table.
Yeah. There you go.
So
I don't know if I would have enjoyed that night or not, because I don't know. Like if I have to learn how to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. It did look. I saw a bunch of pictures on Facebook. It looked like everybody had a nice time.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good time. I mean, you know, it's, you know, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, I don't get out much, so for me,
it looked like everybody had a really nice time, so that's what matters.
Yeah, so, you know, maybe I'm getting old and I enjoy stuff like that now. I don't know. Maybe
There's nothing wrong with
right? It's part of getting old.
Our power went out Saturday night, so we drove up to Sonic and got a blizzard. We went to Blizzard is Dairy Queen in it.
Yeah.
We went up to Sonic and got a blast.
A blast. And you had a blast.
And then we took Jay's car through the car wash.
Oh yeah. So
that was my hot Saturday night.
Car wash didn't lose power?
Well, it's 15 miles from the house, so.
How many?
Like 15 miles. We went up to Kimball.
Oh, you went up to Kimball.
Yeah, Sonic is in a whole other town.
Okay.
But somebody ran into a utility pole and knocked it down, so we were down for several hours.
Oh, that sucks.
So yeah.
I thought maybe there was, because I was like, can't remember if there were storms on Saturday. So yeah, some drunk guy probably, right?
I don't know. I mean, you would assume that you were probably distracted, to say the least.
Yeah, but you either drunk or you were racing.
So.
Or they were on their cell phone when they're not supposed to be.
Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, so that was my hot Saturday night.
There you go. What'd you do Sunday? Sunday you
I did not run.
You did not run.
No. What did I do Sunday? Sunday was like what every Sunday is.
Yeah.
It's cook day.
Cook day. There you go.
On Sunday.
Cookies. You made cookies.
I make cookies on Sunday.
There you go. Cookie Sunday.
So I usually make a big breakfast on Sunday, and I food prep for the week, and I feel like we had to do something Sunday, but I don't remember what it was. I tried to get the boys to go to a movie Sunday, but they didn't want to, so we might go. That new Marvel movie's coming out this
which
weekend.
One?
It's like Morbius or
Oh, yeah. Morpheus. Morpheus, I think is what it's called.
Although my kid's the critic, like, Evan's like, well, I heard it was awful. It's not getting very good reviews. And I was like, since when do we care about that?
Yeah, I've never.
It's got Jared Leto in it, for God's sakes. It's going to be good. Who? Jared Leto is Morpheus.
I don't know who that guy is.
What?
Yeah. Lord. What other movies been in?
He's in Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad? Okay.
I thought he was in Suicide Squad. Let's see.
The first one or the second one?
I don't know. I didn't really like Suicide Squad.
He's not the one dating that Kardashian, isn't it? Is it?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
It's that guy with the long hair?
Yeah. He's also in a band. Yeah. Morbius, we're saying
Morbius.
Yeah. But yeah, he was in... So as a kid, he was in Degrassi High.
Degrassi High?
And he was like everybody's crush.
He wasn't my crush.
Or not Degrassi High, My So-Called Life. But he was every girl's crush.
Okay, every girl's crush, not my crush.
Yeah. So he was in Dallas Buyers Club.
He wasn't my man crush.
He was my crush. But he's also I'm trying to think of the band he's in. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
But apparently it's getting very terrible.
Very terrible reviews.
30 Seconds to Mars. That's the band he's
30
in.
Seconds to Mars.
And then there's another, I think.
Never heard of that band either.
Never heard of 30 Seconds to Mars?
No. I mean, I may have heard a song, but I wouldn't know that it was them, right? Yeah. So.
And then there's another movie I think comes out, and it's Ambulance, but like I don't know that.
Yeah.
And like it's Michael Bay's return to movies, so they're saying it's like the best action movie that's been out in a long time.
That's one I would go see. Ambulance.
Wait, is Doctor Strange coming out too?
There's a Doctor Strange.
The new Doctor Strange movie's coming out this weekend.
So there you go. You got quite a bit to choose from. So maybe you need to skip Morbius.
There's also a Harry Potter movie, in the
skip Morbius
theory.
and.
I hate to tell you, Father Stu, but I think Mark Wahlberg's going to lose the weekend. And Jim Carrey, Sonic 2. I thought Sonic 1 was stupid. I can't believe I let my kids convince me to go to that.
Ambulance is one I would watch for sure. That looks like it's got some pretty good
Doctor
action.
Strange is May. It opens in May. I was like, that can't be coming out now. Why would Marvel put 2 movies out at the same time?
No.
But yeah, Morbius is out. And then I've seen the ads for this Lost City, and there's like huge actors in it.
It looks
stupid.
It's like an action comedy.
I don't know. It looks like dumb comedy to me.
So I don't know. It's
So anyway, I wouldn't mind seeing Morbius or
Ambulance.
Ambulance has Jake Gyllenhaal in it. I mean, I could go see both.
Yeah, you could go see both.
Could make a whole day of it.
Yeah.
You could see one at 12:50 and one at 4:10.
Matinee, or what do they call them? Double.
Yeah, I'm trying to convince the local theater they should buy or they should sell, because we go to the movies a lot. Yeah. Like you could sell like a family package that you could have unlimited movies they'd make money on it, because there's going to be times you don't go.
Yeah.
But like say for $500 a year, you can unlimited movies or whatever.
Which
you'd
theater
still
do you
have
go?
to buy.
The one here in Scottsboro.
Yeah.
I know the one in Huntsville has that. You can buy an annual pass or whatever they call it, and
I don't want to drive all the way to Huntsville.
And then you can go do the movies, and you can actually go to you can sit in the area where you can drink alcohol.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. We did one of those movies when we went to go see, what was the 3-hour movie of
Multiverse?
No, I liked the Spider-Man one. No, we went and we were in Chattanooga and saw something, and it was the longest movie in the history of movies.
Yeah.
It felt like.
And they had the VIP.
But we went to, well, it was like where it had
they serve food and alcohol.
Yeah, and it was like $100.
Yeah.
What movie was that? It wasn't the. It was the Batman. The Batman.
The Batman, the first one.
No, the one that just came out.
Oh, the one that just came out. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm
all about some Robert Pattinson, but that movie was forever.
Too long.
It was like it was right almost at 3 hours,
and that was the guy.
And the previews were another 20 minutes.
Half hour probably.
Yeah.
And those are the that's the guy that did Twilight, right?
Yeah.
The vampire guy.
That was Edward. Mm-hmm.
Edward, yeah. So
Edward Cullen.
Edward, whatever.
Yeah. He didn't look like Edward Cullen in the movie.
Well, no.
I still didn't find him super convincing as the Batman either.
No. Well, because in Twilight, I'm sure they put a lot of makeup on him to make him look extra white.
He was also a lot younger, but
yeah.
Right, because I don't know. I didn't find him very convincing in the Batman.
He have that white pasty skin as a vampire, right? With the dark
They sparkled
circles.
in Twilight. If they were in the sun, they sparkled.
They sparkled
like diamonds. Mm-hmm.
Well, they would burn.
No, they didn't burn. They would just sparkle.
They would just sparkle. They would catch fire.
Yeah, they didn't catch fire.
No, they didn't catch fire like Chris Bailey.
Bless it. Bless it.
Bless it.
But I don't know. My favorite Batman, though, still to this day, is Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton?
I loved Michael Keaton as Batman.
He was a pretty good Batman I
tried to watch the Christian Bale Batman series. I tried to watch that one before we went to see the Batman. Because for some reason, I thought I read that that was the closest, in the story.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it. It was slow.
Because he did he did two?
I don't like it when
two or one?
I think he did two. I thought he did too. But I don't like it when my like action hero, like my superhero movies, tell too much of a story.
Too much of a story. You just
I don't want to have to like remember a bunch of details. No? I like the
the action,
the fun and the action and the where I don't have to remember 7,000 character names and backstories and everything.
Yeah.
Although that's kind of the thing for like the diehard Marvel people, they're always about how
they
how it all links together, and I'm just like. I would like to be able to watch a movie and not have to know all of that and still be entertained.
Yeah.
You know how I feel about deep thinking during entertainment. If I wanted to have to be like deep in thought, then, I would like watch a lecture or a book or a documentary, but I don't want to be deep in thought. I just want to be entertained.
You just want to be entertained. Kill some people.
I don't want
smack some people.
Yeah. I don't want to kill people. I want
blow
to
blow things up.
I want to, I want a happy ending, and I want the good guy to win.
Yeah. Yeah. Who doesn't like a happy ending?
So that's all I ever. Jesus Christ. That's all Evan Yates is typing according to my phone.
Yeah, he's saying, hey, where's my Zaxby's?
He's saying they're on the way home.
They're on the way home. Where's Zaxby's?
They were at,
right.
I told Jay he had to go get him.
So is he excited that he's going to run tomorrow? Or he's like, man, why did you send me up?
No, I think he's okay with it.
He's okay with it? He's ready to go?
He, this is our race. This is, we've run it together every year since it started, and we've medaled together every year. I don't think I'm going to this year. And, I'm on the timeline with Jay, so this might be the last time we run together. He'll be a senior next year, so we'll just have to see what he has going on, but. Yeah. So, and then Edgar's not even running track this year, so it'll be real entertaining to see how Edgar does tomorrow. But, it's kind of our jam, man. I love when Jay would come and run races with us. I love that. It was kind of our thing.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, right?
So I'm looking forward to that part of it. And then we'll probably have to, Edgar's going to want to go eat somewhere after, because that's what Edgar does.
Well, there you go. You run.
And then I'm going to go home, and I swear I don't want to do anything else.
Yeah, run and then go carb up, right?
Like they say,
Some
when
pancakes.
they say like the week has kicked your ass, like this week has knocked me down, kicked me, rolled me over, kicked me some more, picked me up, slapped me, and kicked me down again. It's like, golly, it's been a week.
You need some waffles tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe.
Or some pancakes, right?
Maybe.
I
don't know. Or depending on schedules.
You need some sleep.
I need some sleep. Or maybe we just go home and be lazy.
Yeah. Well,
because I don't think it's not supposed to get much warmer tomorrow than it is right now. But Sunday it's supposed to be nice. So Sunday might be yard work day. Yard work and cooking
tomorrow's
day.
Going to be 30 something in the morning, and then it's only going to get up to like maybe.
Race starts at 8, right?
50, yeah. So the race starts at 8. It's going to be about 35 degrees when the race starts, and
frost advisory until tomorrow at 9 a.m. Fucking fabulous.
So it's going to be little cold.
That's good. It says 40s. 10% chance of wintry mixed.
Yeah, but that's not at 8 o'clock.
That is at 8 a.m.
8 a.m.
10% chance. Oh, and the wind. Yeah.
Scottsboro or you?
Scottsboro. Don't mansplain to me how to use.
No, I'm just.
Scottsboro.
Okay. Yeah.
And it's only 15 miles difference. I don't think that forecast is going to be that different.
Well, it could be because sometimes it snows here and you don't get any snow, right?
Not very often, but yeah.
So. See, it's Alabama, man. You can't.
Wintry,
crazy shit goes on here. Nobody knows what's gonna happen.
You know what that means? That means I'm gonna have to do laundry tonight to wash Jay's compression stuff for.
For what?
Because he wore it last night as track meet.
Huh? Well, tell him, hey, get home and throw the laundry in.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm not even sure where it is.
So.
Oh well. All right. 54 minutes, man.
54
we
minutes,
haven't been talking about anything entertaining for the last 10.
I don't think we were very entertaining today, right?
You yelled at me. We're even now from when I yelled at you.
I yelled at you? When?
Can I finish my story?
I wasn't yelling at you.
It was a bit of a tone.
I was trying to make it to where I was trying to make it serious so that you didn't know I was going to tell a joke. But apparently my face gave it away.
It worked.
They said my face gave it away.
Your face gave it away when I looked back, and then I knew I didn't need to be mad at you. But when you said, you were like, "Are you gonna let me finish?" and I was like, "All right, geez."
So next time I tell a joke, I gotta look away from Kristi, because my face will give away that. But it's now I'll know that
you're telling a joke because you're gonna look away.
I'll look at the camera.
Okay.
I'll look at the camera, and then I try not to make eye contact. I'll make eye contact with myself in the camera, and then I'll tell my joke. So, and I tried to just throw it in there like casual conversation, but I guess that didn't work either. Right? So, I gotta work on.
Do you like make an effort to plan one for every time we do this?
Not really.
No.
Not really, but I just happen to.
I plan nothing. I just show up. What does that say about me? Very supportive of this process.
Very supportive of
I'm
this
an
process.
integral part of this podcast.
Yeah. So, anyways, you know, so basically what I do is, you know, if I go through and I happen to see a joke, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna try to remember that one. You know, and see if I can.
I'm never gonna be able to ask for a menu, please.
If I can sneak that in there.
Can I have a menu, please?
Can I have a question about the menu, please? Can I ask a question about the menu, please?
Can I have a menu, please?
Can I have a menu, please? I don't know that. Can I have a menu, please? No, I don't know. I don't know.
Depending on how you say that, they can hear it different.
Yeah, they can hear it differently. So.
All right, man.
So, anyways, you're gonna have to tell that joke.
We're gonna have to look. We have to turn around and be back here in like 10 hours.
Yeah. So, anyways, we gotta be back in about 10 hours. Kristi's getting restless. She wants to go charge up.
I've hit my limit.
She's hit her limit. She's ready to go. She wants to charge up. She's ready to, you know,
ready to take the fast food order for dinner and go
defend her title.
There will be no title defending tomorrow.
I think you're gonna do great. You know why? Because it's gonna be cold, and so you're gonna just keep
cold
running.
First thing in the morning is better, but
because you're gonna be cold and you're gonna want to keep moving. And
but also the last time we ran it, I was like really regimented
really
and
cold.
Good about my running, and I am not right now.
Not
very
right
good
now?
at that. No,
Well,
I had planned to be, but
so who knows? Maybe this time I'll be able to keep up with you then.
maybe.
Right?
Maybe I'll be the one trying to keep up with you.
Yeah, maybe I'll be the one. Come on, Kristi, hurry up! Get those feet moving. Get those legs going.
Come on, you fat slow ass. Let's go.
Get those legs going. Move it. So, anyways, guys, you know, this was today's podcast. You know, like Kristi said, we probably weren't very entertaining. So
I don't feel like we were today.
Yeah. So, you know, we probably weren't, but you know, at least we tried to, you know.
I can't even say that I fully tried that hard today.
Kristi probably didn't try that hard today, but that's all right. So anyways, you know, thanks for listening to us, and be on the lookout. You know, like I said, I have a few hats I'll probably give away on our Random Thoughts chatter, and then we'll see what happens. So thanks for hanging with us, and stay tuned for the hats. And
there you go.
Until next time. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.